we will start talking about some of the fundamental factors that drive the commodity and the currency markets. So you should be able to understand how this entire market works. Okay. So broadly speaking, whenever we talk about the financial markets, there are two policies that we talk about whenever we talk about the economic analysis, or whenever we try to understand the fundamentals of commodity and forex market. So talking about the fundamentals of the commodity market and the forex market, one has to remember that there are two policies made in a country. Can someone tell me, on the financial side, there are two kind of policies, and I want everyone's attention now. There are two types of policies that a country makes to manage its finance. Which are these two types of policies which a country generally makes? There are two types of policies. One is called the fiscal policy and other is called the monetary policy. Now, what is fiscal policy and what is monetary policy? Fiscal policy is the one that is made by the federal government or the central government, and that deals with the expenses and the revenues of the government. Now it impacts the financial market, but because the fiscal policy is made broadly once a year, when the country implements, like in India, we implement or we present our budget statement. That is a part of the fiscal policy which is made by the federal government or the central government. So that does not impact the financial market very frequently. There are some portions of fiscal policy that is continuously in making during the year, but they all are very, like for example, the GST meeting, the GST review meeting keeps on happening every now and then, but then it is not going to make significant changes every time. So that is not very important. We have been using the same link for the last 2 days. Okay, nevertheless, we have just started a very important topic right now. So it is a totally fresh topic that we have started discussing. So far we were talking about the technical analysis, but now we will be talking about the fundamental analysis. So we have just started talking about the fundamental analysis. There are two different types of policies which are made in the country. One is called the fiscal policy, another is called the monetary policy. The fiscal policy is made by the federal or the central government, and the monetary policy is made by the central bank. The fiscal policy deals with the income, the revenue and the expenditure of the government. And because it happens broadly once a year, it does not impact the financial markets very frequently. So it matters less in the markets. It matters less for the markets. Gold, silver, crude oil, USD, INR, nothing much. But then the monetary policy is made by the central bank. And this regulates the central bank regulates the money supply in the economy, and also the inflation expectations and the real inflation. All these things are managed by the central government, and this is what keeps on impacting the financial markets every now and then. What is the frequency of monetary policy in India? How frequently RBI conducts this monetary policy to change the interest rates? The monetary policy is made every 2 months. So it's a bi-monthly monetary policy in India.